Is it on? Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's another video. Ooh. Yeah, guys, sorry I've been MIA, like a tooth tried to kill me. Like, guys, please go to the dentist at least twice a year to get your teeth checked out, okay? Like, well, I hate dentists because I had braces for forever, so the dentist is like a horror story. But yo, guys, I had to get a root canal, and yeah, that hurts like a mother. Luckily, the dentist I had was quite good, because the after pain that I was expecting when I got were north and south. Like, the recovery was like great. It was just antibiotics for 2 weeks, which I hate because it means you have to be careful what you eat. You can't drink alcohol, you can't do anything funny. Not like I drink a lot, but you know, suddenly when you're told don't drink, that's when you want to drink, and there's like an abundance of people giving you alcohol, buying you wine, and you're like, where have you been this whole time when I wanted a glass of something? Now when I can't drink, you buy me a bottle. Really? Ugh. So yeah, but how have you guys been? Tell me good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. I'm happy to be back and hopefully being a bit more consistent, because yo guys, I was just hitting my stride. Ugh, English. And then the tooth said no. So yeah, hopefully we can get a bit more consistent, grow our community a bit, and let's get into today's video. Hi everyone, so let's get into it. Today we're going to talk about WhatsHash. Now, WhatsHash is a CRM tool. That's what they refer to it as, like, officially. It's a CRM tool. Basically, that's customer relationship management. Okay, so I'm here to talk to you guys about WhatsHash today because everyone is using WhatsApp for business these days. Like, you want to be easily accessible to your customers, and you want to be able to not spend too much money on that. So then WhatsApp was smart and then created WhatsApp for business. Now, the great thing that WhatsApp does is link with your WhatsApp for business, and then you can access all your customers, and then you can do so much more. Then expands your WhatsApp business. So you know how WhatsApp business has like a general catalog? You can put like a business catalog and you have your business information, that kind of good stuff. Now, what WhatsApp does is expand that. I don't know if that makes sense. So basically, where you would have just a store where someone just clicks in, not a store, like a WhatsApp account where people just contact you and they message you and ask for detail. What WhatsApp does is it allows you to send your customers a link to an online store, like a proper website type thing. So WhatsApp will basically build an online store for you where people can search for search your catalog, like on a bigger scale, and they can also pay for those products. And then what you then would need to organize is how you deliver your product to your customer. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the pros and cons, like I always do, give you guys the 411, and tell you about the product basically, and how best to use it, what are the pros, what are the cons, good, bad, ugly, and hopefully you guys can then use it, because I know a lot of you guys are now using WhatsApp for business, and this now kind of makes you even more advanced, if you get what I mean. So I'm going to get my notebook so I can read through all of these English, guys, so I can read through all of the pros and cons that I've written down. Yeah, I did my research, and fun fact, I actually use it myself for my online store, and it's helped so much, because then I can control so much more of my store from my phone. Please note, you do have to download the app on your computer, because then on your computer is where you put in all the nitty-gritties, like the customer picture, the details of the product, and fix and set up your payment system, like what you prefer people to pay you through and what currency you'd like to use. And then your mobile is like the light remote control, I think I'd say. Yeah, like the mini version of the store. But like on your laptop is where you do all the stuff and you build the store and kind of customize it. So let's get into it. So let's talk about this. Notebook ready. Yeah. Also, fun fact, guys, I'm ripping Team Sim today. Like, I miss basketball playing, guys. Like, wow. Just having weekends with my friends and my teammates, beating people. Okay, guys, I'm very competitive. So yes, winning. I miss that. So yeah, today I just thought I'd wear. This is our national team jersey, the one we used in. It was the Afro Basket tournament in January this year. Yes. Sadly, we didn't make it to the next round, but guys, we're gonna make it soon, eh? Yeah. So we're gonna talk pros first because we talk about the good stuff first, right? So that the bad stuff doesn't seem so bad. But to be fair, the cons are not really that bad because they're constantly updating the system and stuff. So yeah, I don't think they'll stay cons for long. So yeah. So pro number one, which I've mentioned already, it has a great integration with WhatsApp for Business. So like you're not having to do so much. So if you already have your WhatsApp for Business set up like properly, because I know some people have like their business store set up to the T, then you won't have to do that much with your WhatsApp. What you would then be inputting is like your product details and good pictures. Guys, good quality pictures always help because they just look prettier and more attractive to the customer. So yes, that's probably what you'll be doing more of. Excuse me, putting in pictures of your products and what else? Yeah, just making the website look pretty. Yeah, so number two, it makes communication so much easier. So there's this cool thing that you can do with the WhatsApp, right? You can create a customer profile. So you know, like you have those frequent customers that you know come to you at a certain frequency. It might be every month, every year or whatever, but they're very frequent customers and they're loyal customers. You can create a profile for that customer, and so whenever they contact you, they have like a unique greeting and they frequently bought products or stuff like that, easily accessible the moment they contact you. So literally, let's say I have a customer called Linda, let's say, yeah. So every time Linda contacts me, when she messages me, it'll say, "Hi Linda, how are you doing? What can we help you with today?" And you can have, you know how you have those quick replies set up? It can basically have a conversation with her without you even actually having a conversation with her. And it kind of makes the customer feel very special because it makes them feel like you remembered them and their preferences and all the sorts. So they have such a great experience with you and it will continue. So there's that fun fact. And next one is it's very user friendly. So like, you know how you use a new app and you're trying to get your way around it and you have to read so much before you actually use the app? WhatsApp is not like that. Because it's so similar to WhatsApp, you're not going to be getting lost. And it's there for Android and Apple users, for those people who want to hate on and Apple and whatever. I'm not part of that fight, guys. I like what I like. But yeah, it's very user friendly and you won't have to learn a lot of new technology or terminology before you use it. So I would say you're on the right track if you're using this app. And the last one is it has great CRM. Now, as I said before, CRM is customer relation management. So when you manage your customers very well, they tend to feel more appreciated and more liked. So they'll generally spend more money with you. Like, it's a fact. Like, I used to take it for granted until I actually started paying attention to my customers and what they like and what they don't like. So like when a new product comes in, you can even tell your customer, "Oh, by the way, last month you shopped for this. There's something similar that's on the market now. If you'd like to try it." Maybe you can give them a freebie of a little sample or whatever. But because you have that, this allows you to manage your customers much easier. So it'll make you seem like you're on top of like you're on the ball, when half the time it's just a computer doing it for you. So yeah, fun fact, right? And so those are the main pros. Some of the other pros that you'll probably discover them as you go along, and some of them are more specific to the business you have. And fun fact, you can use WhatsApp for a subscription service, a one-time product offering like a consulting service or whatever, or you can use it for like a full-on retail store, like you sell shoes or clothes or whatever. And I'll link it down below and I'll put a picture of the pricing. The first, like the basic one, is free, but there are levels to it. So guys, please be advised. You can purchase packages with it. Right now they have a special going for 50% off because of Corona. Yay, something nice. But the bigger your package is, like the bigger your store can get basically. But the free package is still very good, guys. So if you try it out, you'll really not regret it. So guys, let's talk cons. Okay, so there are not that many cons here. There's like 2 so far because it's still a relatively new app. But from what we like, I'm part of the team, what they've seen so far is there not really a lot of complaints as yet because it's integrating so well with WhatsApp Business. So that's a good thing, guys. Yay! So cons, right? The icons are not easily customizable. So okay, because they're doing a one size fits all for everyone, right? It's not as easy to customize little icons in the actual store. So you'll see it when you set up your business and you're setting up the store, right? There are these little icons that normally on sites like Wix and Squarespace, that's the word, you can customize how the store looks, and depending on the template you use, the icons kind of switch up. In this store, yeah, they haven't gotten to that stage yet. But according to the developer website, they say they're still working on it. But yeah, it kind of makes it look a bit boxy, like a, what do I call it? Like a default setting, robotic type thing. So yeah, that's like a con. So if you're one of those people who's very big on aesthetic, it could bother you just a little bit. But I would like to think it's something you can work on. I guess if you have a developer who can help you with it, someone might be able to help you with it. But yeah, I see it as a con, but not a con. But for some people, it might be a con. Right. Number 2, guys, your internet connection is very important when you're using WhatsAsh. And this is on your desktop, by the way. On your mobile, most often than not, it's because you're using data, and it's the way the data is set up to work on your phone. As long as you're not in like the bundu somewhere, you should be fine with using it on your phone. It will work very well for you and you'll be fine. It's only when you're now on your computer. So if you want to do something like switch up the store or edit stuff, your internet connection is very important because it can get a bit glitchy if your internet connection is not strong. So that's a big con. And if you live in places like Zimbabwe, all you have to do is take a step in the wrong direction and the network is zip dololo. Yeah, it could be a problem. But in other places in the world, they're lucky. Internet connection is consistent and widespread. So yeah, right. Other thing is, for some of the setting functions, that's the word, some of the functions, it works better on the PC than it does on your mobile. So for instance, the payment platform works very well on your phone. That's got no problem. It's when you are doing, depending on your phone, like the level of your phone. Now this is the tricky part. Some smartphones handle the website very well and open the store just fine. Others, if they don't have I think they said it's a RAM or a ROM, the processor, if it's not as strong and the internet connection is not as strong, it won't show the store in all its glory. So it can be a bit look a bit iffy and wrong. I say wrong because I can't think of another word to use to explain this part. But yeah, the store won't look as clear and high definition as it should. Let me say it like that. Yeah. Or it could be glitchy. So that's one of the, I think it's a big con, because now if you're in a place where your phone processor is not something you can control, because some of these phones are just, it's a car to pay for it. So yes, that's a big con. So yeah, it's safer to use your PC to do some of the stuff than just use your phone, which is a downside because I think all of us use our mobiles more often than not. Being on a computer, unless you're a 9-to-5 person, it's not something you want to be doing. But hey, win some, you lose some. You will need to be on your computer if you're doing management and handling your store at some point anyway. So this is just probably like a timing thing that you need to do, like your weekly roundup or daily roundup on your PC rather than on your mobile. But everything else works just fine on your mobile. And that's about it, guys. So please tell me in the comments below what you guys think if you've tried it out. I have an affiliate link below. Yeah. If you want to use that, you can use that, and you get, I think it's 10% off if you buy any of the packages, and that'll be on top of the already 50% that's off right now. So if you want to get 60% off, woo, go try that out. But the packages are very good. They start at $8.99 US, and they go as far as $49 US a year. So $8.99 can be $8.99, yeah, $8.99, $29.99, and $49.99. Those are the three different packages apart from the free one. So the main difference with those packages is usually now the size of your store and the tags you can give certain parts of your store. So you can give certain products tags that when a customer contacts you asking about a certain type of product, you just send them the tag and you send them directly to that part of the store. They don't have to search for it. So each package is a different amount of tags. I think the first one has 5 and the biggest one has about 20 tags. So it's just depending on what you want to do with your store. If you're a subscription service or a consulting based service, this might not really benefit you. You having a free package is very well and good, and it'll still do everything you need it to do. So tell me what you guys think if you tried out and how user friendly you found it, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. If you guys want me to talk about anything that you'd like me to research and talk about, business related or even sports related, I'm game. I guess under corona and indefinite lockdown as we are on Zim. Great, right? No, I have time. So you guys just give me a shout. Follow me on all my socials. They will be in the description box below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers. I don't even know why I do this, like random dance.